धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला धरती सुनहरी अंबर नीला हर मौसम रंगीला ऐसा देश है मेरा हो ऐसा देश है मेरा
Just getting in the gist of things, you know? Getting in the mood for my video. I'm so lame. What? I love this part. I love this part. I love this part. चिट्ठी मेरे माये दी. Right, let's get started with today's video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Manpreet Bains. You already know me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you resonate with whatever I tell you. If you love India and if you love Punjab. If you're Punjabi, give this video a thumbs up. Just kidding, guys. If you want to give it a thumbs up, if you liked it, then please give it a thumbs up, and that'll mean world to me. This video is very close to my heart because it's about Punjab, and Punjab has a very, very special place in my heart. It always will. That's where heart is, that's where everybody is. You know, like your people, and I mean, like Canada is mine too. I mean this is where like home is, and you know, like Punjab will always have like that special place if you can like connect with me on that, if you know what I mean. Well, today I am gonna be doing a culture tag. So I just invented this on my own. So I was like going through YouTube and I wanted to like connect with you guys like on a more personal basis. I'm a like very private person. You know, looking at me, you'd be like, oh, this girl is so confident and you know, like so extroverted and all of that. Nowhere close to that. I'm like very shy and introverted. If you see me in person, you're gonna be like, okay, this girl is like, you know, totally different than what she looks like in her video. Okay, let's just get started with this video. I'm gonna be talking about I'm looking over there a lot because, you know, looking into the camera is just I don't know, making me nervous. So I'm be like looking at clouds. It's actually really cloudy and it's like windy and like really nice weather outside. It's pretty dark, so I don't know like if I'm gonna be looking like if the lighting is gonna be okay, but it's really nice outside. If you haven't gone outside, then do some outside activities because sitting at home is just so boring, at least for me. Like yesterday I went for a run and I don't know, I was doing like some crazy stuff like on phone with my friend Jessica and talking to me, and I was like, oh, I'm doing frog leaps right now. Oh, there's an uphill. I was like so excited that there was an uphill, like there was a trail. It's a beautiful trail, and then there's like lake, and you know there's like ducks in there, and it's so beautiful. Nature just amazes me every time. I'm just so enamored by you know, like how beautiful it is outside right now in the summer, and hopefully things get better and then, you know, we can enjoy our summer like normal, like every year. It's not like this every time. It's just so crazy. Like, what world are we living in? It doesn't even seem like, you know, normal anymore. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get into the tag and then talk about the culture tag. Let's get started, and then I have some questions written out that I want to be, you know, answering for you guys. But let me know like your experiences with whatever I am sharing. It would be fun. So with the ethnicity tag, it's, you know, the first question would be, what is your ethnicity? As you can tell, I'm Indian. I'm fully Indian. A lot of times like I get Italian. Sometimes people are like, oh, we can't tell. You know, like an Indian person would obviously be able to tell that I'm Indian because, I mean, you know your people quite well. But somebody else, you know, just like my clients, like from my work, they would be like, okay, this name, it sounds very Indian, but then you don't look Indian, you look Italian. So I get that. And then I get Mexican sometimes. I feel like Mexicans and us, like we look pretty similar, so probably that's why. Oh, I get like Arab, Persian, and then, but yeah, I look very Indian. Kudi Punjabi, you know, Kudi Start with the ethnicity. I just want to include that in here if you're not Indian and if you're wondering what my background is. So yeah, I'm Indian. Next question is, when was the last time you visited your country? I was actually in India not too long ago, end of December last year, starting until mid-January. That's when like mostly people from Western countries, not just Canada, like US, UK, Europe. Talking about these countries, I just want to like go there and travel, and then we're like stuck at home and we can't be traveling right now. It makes me sad. But getting back to it, I was in India recently and it was so much fun. You know, this is the time when everyone visits back home because there's so many like weddings and other festivals. You know, Lodi manaunde haan January. There for my bro's wedding and it was so much fun. You know, in Punjab, overall, like people, you know, believe in celebrating, you know, special times like getting married. We have like so many days. Like it's not just a one day, you know, like not like over here that it's okay, just the wedding day and then everything's done, you know, the bride and the groom. It's not just the bride and the groom, it's like the entire family. So cool, you know, like how people connect there and have fun, just come together, you know, celebrate these times together, these like special moments when everyone's just happy, you know, just happy times, and like you want to be there. Like if you ever visit India, if you're not Indian, or like if you are second generation, like whose parents came here and then after that like you were born here and raised here, you never went back to India, you should, because you should always stay connected to your roots. You keep getting sidetracked. Going back to where I was, so yeah, I was in India, and then if you do visit India, then make sure you go attend a wedding, and it will be so much fun, guys. It's such an experience. You would love it. Like so many celebrations that we do. There's like Roka, so that's the engagement ceremony, and then there is Maya. I'm just like so apprehensive to a lot of things here. Like although I have, you know, come to terms with it, and then I have come to terms with the lifestyle here, but then yeah, I'm like very Indian, true Indian. The next question is, what part of your country are you from? So this is where the fun part begins. So yes, I'm from India, from north, from Punjab, and in Punjab, we live in Mohali. That's where my house is, but from like my roots, mera pind Fatehgarh Sahib de nede. I visit there all the time because my grandfather, like he used to live in our house in Mohali, but then he just likes staying, you know, in Pind, because you know, with older people, like they just like staying close to where they grew up. Like change is not something they can adapt to so fast, and then also, you know, like you have your land agriculture part, like the farming, because that's what my grandfather used to do. So he built all of that, you know, like it's so dear to him, like his own kid, so he just wants to like stay there. So yeah, my pind is near Fatehgarh Sahib. I'm not gonna tell you guys my pind because some of you just so like crazy and creepy. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just want to be like honest with you guys, because like some people, I don't know, they just can get really crazy about like stuff that even I don't know about, like from my own life. And then people are just like so, I don't know, maybe they're curious to find out about me because, you know, yeah, like being a public person, like being out there in the public eye, now that so many people follow me on Instagram, so many people know me, stuff comes with it. I do understand, but then I'm just gonna keep some parts of my life private, but otherwise, like my personality, like I'm very honest. I'm like brutally honest. Sometimes like I'm like extra honest, which is not good. some people are very sensitive. You should always be cognizant about the things that you're saying to other people. I can get like really honest, and I'm working on that, guys. But yeah, and then one other thing that I am actually working on myself during this time, because I feel like everybody is like getting to know themselves better, or like trying to find parts of them that are missing. When you're sitting, just think about the things that you're doing, that you've done in the past. Like, I don't know about you, but I am someone like that, like who introspects a lot. My life is constantly, you know, just improvements. And right now, like, I'm working on my listening skills because I am bad. So sometimes like I realize that when I'm like in a conversation and then somebody's talking to me, and then I'm listening, but I zone out. So that's one part which is very wrong. You should be there, and then, you know, like paying attention and listening. Just actually listening to a podcast from Jay Shetty, and then he was talking about all this, and then I was like reflecting upon like how I do things. These are the things that I'm working on right now. So tell me in the comment box, what are you guys working on improving in your personality? Or so yeah, so I'm from Punjab. Weather's like really nice. It's not like Canada. It's a tropical country. Like in Canada, it's like we're living in Antarctica, like in the Arctic, North Pole, like during winter times. But in India, it's not like that. That's why a lot of people travel back to India during the winter time, because it's like better winters. It's not that I'm like comparing India to Canada, because both have a special place in my heart. Punjab is like so beautiful. Have you ever heard like the meaning behind the name Punjab? So it's like Panj, you know, like Punjab. So it's like Punjab, so meaning Panj Darya. So Ab meaning water, and so like the rivers. So Panj Darya, not Punjab Banta. Why, like, I'm not trying to give you any geography lesson. I'm not a teacher. But yeah, I just wanted to like give you an insight into you know, the meaning behind that name, because not a lot of people know that. 5 rivers. So there's Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and Satluj. So they all come from Himalayas. That's why the name Punjab. You know, like Punjabis are now distributed all over the world, not just in Punjab. Like we're everywhere. We are like in US, in Canada, in Europe, in Australia, everywhere. Many people are like increasingly experiencing the culture and getting like influenced by it. So like the Punjabi culture is now like more westernized, because like in the old times, you know, like it just evolved a lot too. Like in the old time, very different than now. Now it has evolved, like it's a mix, because with you know, like all of us going there, and then the culture is getting mixed, and then it's more westernized. Punjabis are like big on you know, philosophy, poetry. Have you heard that poem from Heer Ranja by Waris Shah? If you haven't, you should. It's so amazing. So Heer Ranja is a love story of, you know, like these people that you always refer to. You know, like your mom would be like, oh, tu Heer bani firdi hai, tu Ranja bana firda. That sense. But yeah, that's just funny. You know, we're into spirituality, like obviously we're huge on education. Like Punjabi culture will also be evident from artistry, our music, our cuisines being saag, makki di roti. That would be like another question. That would be my favorite food. So yeah, so it would be saag, makki di roti, rajma. I love that. Homemade, everything like homemade, home cooked food. I love it. I love roti, but like right now, like with me, you know, watching just my diet and everything, like I don't eat roti a lot because I have a goal for myself, for my body. So I'm like focusing on that. I work out a lot, so I just want to be, you know, like focused on, because that just makes me happy. But then food makes me happy too. So I sometimes like would binge, you know, on the foods that I like. So next question would be, what is my language? So my first language, Ma Boli, you refer, like your mother tongue. In Punjabi, you refer to it as Ma Boli. So my mother tongue is Punjabi, and that's, you know, that's the language that at home my mom, my parents, my family would speak, and then I grew up speaking. Then obviously, you know, English is a second language, and then I know Hindi too. Hindi is our national language in India, so naturally, like you're gonna like want to learn that too. And then if you've gone to a school in India, then you'd know that, you know, like Hindi, Punjabi, English are the three languages. There's other languages too. There's so many languages in India. You know, there's Sanskrit, Tamil, Telugu, like in whatever like region you're going to in India, they have a different language, they have different kinds of foods, which is like so different for people here. And then they're like, what? You guys have so many languages, but it's just something to be like really proud of, you know, like representing your culture here. And then like just it's not about that, you know, like people are being ignorant. It's just that like people don't know about stuff, so you just have to like teach them about your culture, because just get your facts right. And then, because we don't know everything about our culture too, so just try to, you know, like learn, try to sit down with your elders and then talk to them, or just like, no, there's Google, and like there's so much information out there, so just try to like get connected to your roots. It's so cool. So next question would be, what song reminds you of your country? So, you know, this song that I played in the beginning of this video, Aisa Des Hai, it's so close to my heart. But then all the Punjabi music, you know, there's so many Punjabi singers, and now like in Western countries, like Punjabi music has just reached these heights. It's just recognized everywhere. Like, yeah, everybody mostly knows Punjab, like from the Punjabi music. It's just so cool that like so many people, you know, like would just like outside when you meet friends, and then they'd be like, oh, you know, have you heard that song? And then it feels so cool that, okay, you know, like it's recognized, like people know about Punjabi music, and it's so cool. There's so many like singers that I like. Favorite song, Punjabi song, I love Prabh Gill a lot. I was actually listening to that song, Jinde Meri Marzi Teri Turde Muk Jana Ishq Di Vatil Meri. I really like that song. And then I like Karnajla. You know, TOG, everyone knows him, and then Sidhu Moosewala, so like, and then Diljit Dosanjh, who can forget about him? He has put us, you know, on the map. Punjabi's on the map now. He's in the Bollywood, and then like, I don't know, people from all over the world know him. So you should be like really, really proud of your culture, and really, really proud of being Punjabi. Or whatever culture you come from, just like, you know, try to get connected to it, try to learn more about it, because you're gonna teach your kids that, because, you know, like in the coming generations, you don't want your culture to just like completely disappear. You want your culture to be passed on to your other like coming generations. Widen your horizons. And yeah, get to know your culture more. Next question is, what is the meaning of your name? So my name, Manpreet, so you wouldn't say Manpreet. That's what like people over here would say it. In Punjab they would say Manpreet. So what that means is like man is heart. Just googled it, Manpreet. So man would be like your heart. So someone who is like full of love and compassion. That would be one meaning. And then the other meaning would be someone who's like pretty or eye-catching. That's what it says on the Google. That's the meaning of my name. And then my last name is Bains. Any other last name, like it's a common last name. But I'll actually share with you my favorite Punjabi song. There's so many. I don't know. I'm actually gonna make a video of my favorite Punjabi songs, and that'd be something cool. But yeah, I'm gonna do my skincare next. I promise I'm gonna do my skincare next, because I get so many requests for that. Like everything by Karnajla, but I like this song.
ਕਿਦੇ ਕਹਿਣੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਾਲੀਆਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਚੇਤਾ ਜ਼ਰਾ ਆਇਆ ਨੀ ਕਿਦੇ ਗਲ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਮਹਾਪਾਲੀਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੱਕਾ ਪਤਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਈਆਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੱਕਾ ਪਤਾ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆਈਆਂ ਨੀ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਰੀ ਫਿਰਦੀ ਸ਼ਰੀਫਾਂ ਵਾਂਗਰਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੁਰੀ ਫਿਰਦੀ ਸ਼ਰੀਫਾਂ ਵਾਂਗਰਾਂ ਆਹ ਗੈਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੜੇ ਚ ਛਿੜਕਾ ਕੇ ਆਈਆਂ ਨੀ ਜੱਟ ਦੀਆਂ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਚਾਂਦਰਾਂ ਗੈਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੜੇ ਚ ਛਿੜਕਾ ਕੇ ਆਈਆਂ ਨੀ ਜੱਟ ਦੀਆਂ ਦਿੱਤੀਆਂ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਚਾਂਦਰਾਂ.
The one song that I really like, but then I don't know, I like all type of music, all type of Punjabi music. It's such a vibe, and I can jam to any Punjabi music. It's so dope. So yeah, get on, you know, getting to know your culture a little bit more. Country has its bad part and the good part, but we're just gonna focus on the good part in this video. We're not gonna like there's already like so much bad that's going on out there. The places that you should visit, in my favorite ever place to visit in Punjab would be Golden Temple, Harmandir Sahib in Amritsar. So peaceful. If you've never been, then go, and if you're not a spiritual or a religious person, like still at least like go once in your lifetime to Amritsar. You're just gonna connect so much. It's gonna give you so much peace, and it would be like such a nice and such a great feeling, and you're just gonna like start feeling like yourself again. So yeah, just go there, you know, like for a new beginning, just to like be grateful for everything that God has given you. And the architecture is so great there. Like it's such a unique architecture. Like it's all made with gold. That's why it's called Golden Temple. And yeah, go with your parents and have some family time. You know, that will be like one place where you can visit with your family and not be embarrassed. Just kidding. That's a wrap for my video. If you have any questions about anything that I spoke about, or if I didn't have any of my facts right, then let me know in the comment box below. I would be super open to that. You could probably see that my eyes were like, you know, brightened throughout this video, because it's just like something that's so special and close to my heart. Punjab will always be Punjabi, saadi maa boli, main bahut pyar kardi haan Punjabi ਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨੀ like ਮਿੱਠੀ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਪਰ yeah, like if your kids you know, like speak with your kids in Punjabi, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਖਾਓ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ source ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ, and then they're not going to learn from anywhere else. Like you can send them to school, and then you know they're going to have friends, and then they're going to learn English eventually, but you have to teach your kids Punjabi. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੀ ਸਿਖਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ, ਘਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬੋਲੋ, ਬਾਹਰ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ English ਹੀ ਬੋਲਣੀ ਆ. So you know, like have that so that they like are connected to their roots still. They know Punjabi ki a. And that's a wrap, and Manpreet out. Thank you everyone.